Let's understand what a data lakehouse is. It all starts with understanding what a data warehouse is, which is essentially an abstraction bundling several different functionalities, including how do we store data? How do we recognize that data as individual tables? How do we discover what tables exist? And how do we process queries on that data? Which is all fine and good, but it creates these silos of data where the data is kind of stuck inside the data warehouse, resulting in lots of data movement and costs. But then there's a data lake, processing agnostic storage layer where we just store all sorts of different data files, and then we use tools to run queries on that data, but generally in a very read-only fashion because we don't have those layers that are needed to have the same kind of ACID guarantees to be able to do all sorts of updates and deletes like we can with a data warehouse. And then this is where a data lakehouse comes in, where we introduce things like a table format like Apache Iceberg and catalogs like Nessie that provide the additional layers of functionality so that way you can have data warehouse-like functionality, but on top of your data lake storage. Then you have data lakehouse platforms like Dremio that help you have this open architecture of all these modular pieces, but give you a nice wrapper so that way it can feel and have the ease of use and performance of a data warehouse with all the open benefits that data lakehouses promise, allowing you to take the same copy of the data in your data lake storage and be able to use it with a variety of tools, because you have a catalog integrated into Dremio that can be brought within the Dremio processing layer and to other data processing tools. But you also have a platform in Dremio that can connect to your data sources in several different places, so that way you can have a unified layer to unify governance, to unify access, and to just make access and querying of that data much easier, faster, and open. And that's the story of the data lakehouse. Get hands-on with the data lakehouse by trying out one of these tutorials that will allow you to do an end-to-end exercise, seeing firsthand how data lakehouse architecture works in practice. Thank you very much.